Starting a new job often comes with an initial probationary period. This phase allows both you and your employer to determine if the job is a good fit for you. It's crucial to be aware of your responsibilities and rights during this time to successfully navigate this period and transition into a full-time role. According to a survey conducted by the Society for Human Resource Management, approximately 10% of new employees do not pass their probation period due to poor performance. So it's absolutely critical for you to give your best to succeed in a new role. In this video, I will dive deep into the concept of a probation period, discuss common probationary practices in India, explore what happens post-probation, and also share tips on how to effectively pass your probation period. First off, what is a probation period? Think of the probation period as a test drive for both you and your new employer. It's a time to decide if the job suits you and for the company to assess your fit for the role. During this time, a company may offer some adjustments that are not typically afforded to regular employees, like a shortened notice period for termination. There are several scenarios where you might find yourself on probation, including when you're a new hire, receive a promotion, or have some performance-related issues that are to be addressed during this period. The length of the probation period can vary depending on the industry, the company you're working for, and the role, with periods in India typically ranging from a few months to a year. Mostly, the average probation period is 6 months. This is the time where the company might provide additional support and training to help you adjust to your new role. What is the probation period in government jobs? Now also let's quickly see how is the probation period in the government sector different to a normal job. In most central government jobs, there is a probation period of 2 years. This applies to both Union Public Service Commission, which is the UPSC, and the Staff Selection Commission, which is SSC. So if you're aiming for roles in the government sector, they usually come with a 2-year probation period, which is almost 4 times compared to the private jobs. And when it comes to state government jobs, the probation period can differ from one state to another. However, similar to the central government, the majority of the state governments also implement a probation period between 6 months to 2 years. Whether you are in a private sector job or a government role, you need to take your probation period very seriously. Look at it as a chance to learn and prepare yourself for the full responsibilities that come with a permanent position. Probation period rules in India. Let's dive into some general guidelines about probation periods in India, keeping in mind that these may vary based on your specific employment contract. Firstly, if you're considering leaving your job during your probation, it's important to remember that you're still required to serve your notice period. Think of your probation period appointment as a trial run. It's a period of time, specified or not, where you and your employer can see if you're a good fit for each other. Remember, being on probation doesn't mean you're a permanent employee yet. So if your services are terminated during this period, it's not considered a dismissal or a removal from your position. Employers have the right to end the services of employees on probation. They can also choose to extend your probation period. Now let's talk about your probation period salary. While you're in your probation period, you'll still be receiving a salary. The specifics of your salary along with benefits like leave entitlement will be outlined in your employment contract. For those going into government jobs, your probation period salary is usually set and based on your pay grade. However, in the private sector, the salary during the probation time can be more flexible. It's a good idea to discuss and settle on your salary and other benefits such as annual leave, health insurance, and travel allowances before you agree to take the job. What happens after the probation period? Getting through your probation period successfully can open doors to a stable position in your company, offering you improved job security and additional benefits. During this initial phase, your employer keeps a close eye on your performance to see if you're the right fit for the job. They support you with training and closely track your progress. You'll receive regular feedback from your team leader or manager to help you up your game. When your probation period comes to an end, your company will take a good look at how you performed to determine the next steps. The outcome of this review can lead to 3 potential scenarios. You might be brought on board as a full-time employee, your contract might be terminated, or your probation period might be extended. During the probationary period, it's easier for your employer to let go of you if things aren't working out. The notice period is usually shorter. This also applies to you. If you discover another opportunity that aligns better with your aspirations, you're free to move on at the end of the probationary period. On the flip side, your employer may also decide to end your contract if they see a better fit for your skills and abilities elsewhere outside your current role or company. Now let's talk about the extension of the probation period. Your initial job contract might have a clause that allows for the extension of your probation period. Alternatively, your employer could decide to extend your probation period, but they would need your agreement first. Typically, there are a few reasons why your probation period might be extended. Perhaps the initial probation period didn't give enough time to properly assess your performance. Maybe there have been changes in your role that need more time to be fully evaluated, or it could be that your employer wants to assign you an intermediate task before they confirm you in a permanent position. How to pass your probation period successfully? So here are some easy tips to follow to ace your probation period. Number 1, sharpen your skills. Use your probation period as a window of opportunity to learn and enhance your skills. Get a grip of how your industry operates and get up to speed with the company's culture. Look for areas where you can make a difference and bring something new to the table. Number 2, stay on top of your game. Be ahead of the curve by being proactive. Keep a check on your progress and strive to meet the requirements needed to pass your probation period. Show your talent, your commitment, and your eagerness to be part of the company. Be prompt and diligent in meeting deadlines. You also need to treat your probation period as if it's your permanent position and put in your 100%. Number 3, be open to feedback. Listen to what your boss has to say. Don't hesitate to seek feedback. Take your manager's advice on board and make necessary improvements. Number 4, keep a positive mindset. Embrace a positive attitude and show enthusiasm in your work. Establish a good relationship with your teammates and managers. Engage professionally at all times with your colleagues. Build solid relationships at work, which not only shows your people skills but also provides an informal way to receive feedback on your work. Number 5, win over your employer. Your performance matters, but also your behavior counts. So it's crucial to leave a great impression on your employer during your probation period. Be as professional as you can. Dress appropriately as per your company's dress code. Be punctual and manage your time well, and be respectful to all your coworkers. And that's all for today's video, guys. Hope you found this video helpful. If so, please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more such helpful videos, and see you in the next one.